Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. We are continuing the MCU today, which is insane. I mean, we're really getting somewhere. Right now, in case you guys are curious, I am watching Jessica Jones Season 3. That is where I'm at. By the time this video comes out, I should be on probably Runaways Season 3 by then. Yeah, something like that. We're really flying. We're really going now. Once a week we do this, and it's a lot of fun. It brings me a lot of joy to talk about it because I love the MCU. And this is one edition that I wasn't quite looking forward to, but then I watched it and fell in love. And so tonight, I am super excited to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 was released in 2017, and boy was it fantastic. I'm gonna give you a little bit of details of how I came about this show, about this season, when I started it. First, this is a non-spoiler review, so in case you guys were curious, there's no spoilers at all. We're keeping it loosey-goosey. There might be a little bit of spoilers for previous seasons. I'm assuming you have seen them or don't care about spoilers on those seasons. I got to this part in my MCU marathon while I was at college, okay? And this is at a time where I was kind of by myself for a lot. I didn't do a whole lot. I didn't leave the room. But I do remember watching the first 3 episodes straight in a row. I was watching them in my dorm room by myself, and I realized I need to go to Walmart. So I'm watching the first 2 episodes. I'm like, I'm going to get through 2 episodes today and go to Walmart. I watched the first 2 episodes. I'm like, I can't stop here. I must keep going. It's so good. So then I watched the 3rd episode on the bus to Walmart, watched the 4th episode on the bus back from Walmart, and then went to school, and immediately after that I binged like half the season. I promise you this is like one of the best seasons of Marvel shows there ever is. There's only a couple exceptions. I do think that the Punisher Season 1 is better, maybe even the Punisher Season 2, but this season blows things out of the water. I mean, it really is fantastic. It picks up right where the end of Season 4 happens, which, spoilers for the end of Season 4 if you haven't seen it yet. Basically what happens is the Angels are sent up to space, except for Leo Fitz. We see that he is left behind. That's where we pick up in Season 5. We pick them up there in space. And we quickly learn, slight spoiler alert I guess, but I feel like I need to talk about it. We quickly learn that they are in the future. They're in the future, and they're slightly off of Earth. And it's interesting, and it's really fun to see how they progress through it. This will be more of a shorter review because I can't go into spoilers. If you guys want a spoiler review, comments down below. So, this season's really, really solid. I love the story. I love the story a lot. And I mean, a lot. The way they could integrate all these characters into this season blows my mind. It really does. It makes me want to write something this good. It feels fantastic. We meet a couple new characters I'll talk about later, but for the most part, it's the core team, and they're really going off against this bad guy. I'm not going to mention who the bad guy is because it is a spoiler. I'm not going to mention anything about him. There's a bad guy, and he's pretty awesome. And then towards the end, I guess there's another bad guy and another one. That's how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. works. But it's a really fantastically awesome season of this show. If you guys don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., maybe you should. It's on Netflix. The first season and maybe even a little bit of the second season is a little slow, a little hard to get into, but I promise you it's worth it, if only for this season. I'm going to talk about the 2 characters now. First, Jeff Ward as Deke Shaw. So, Deke Shaw is hilarious. I'm not going to tell you where he's from or who he is because it's a huge spoiler. But I just wanted to mention that he is a character in this show, and he's freaking hilarious. He is the funniest character in the show that has ever existed. He only gets funnier in Season 6. I'm looking forward to Season 7 because I hope there's more of him. It's a great character and a lot of fun. And Joel Stouffer, I think it is? Yes, Stouffer as Enoch. Enoch is a lot of fun in this season. I think even more so in Season 6 as well. But he's essentially a robot, which you learn sort of, it's like the first 5 minutes of the show. He's really, really cool. I like him a lot. He's a lot of fun. And I look forward to seeing more of him. I'm assuming I will, but maybe I'm wrong. But those are the only 2 characters I want to talk about. There are a couple of new characters, of course, besides them. But I don't want to talk about them because they are extremely spoilery. I had a lot of fun watching this this season. There's so many great episodes. There's a couple episodes that made me cry, a couple that made me laugh till I was crying. Season 6 has really good episodes. One episode that I think is my favorite episode of all time. It is really, really solid, and you guys should give it a check out. And I'm going to go ahead and give Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 an A+. It is so perfect. I promise you, if you get to Season 5, you're not gonna hate it. It really is fantastic. I had so much fun watching it. A large part of my body just wants to binge watch Season 5 again because it's so good. It really is so good. I finished watching it a month or two ago before I review it because I'm ahead in the MCU. I'm like a month or two ahead in the MCU in terms of watching. The other series that I'm doing, I'm like 2 weeks ahead. So it's really not a whole lot. But I really like this show. You should check it out. What did you guys think of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5? Drop it down in the comments down below. I'd love to take a look. I love reading your guys' comments. It gives me joy to see that we have a community brewing where you're like, hey, I liked your opinion, or hey, you're wrong. It's awful. Blah blah blah. I love that. I really do. I don't even care what your opinion is. I'm going to love it. So please consider commenting down below, and consider subscribing because it's a huge, huge, huge help. Once we get to 100, which maybe is before this comes out, I will drop my review for The Room. I still have to watch it, and then I'm going to drop it. So it'll be about that day-ish. And once I hit 150, I'm going to wear my Spider-Man onesie, my Spider-Man mask, and go to Walmart and buy a Batman object. So that'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys are considering subscribing, commenting, and liking the video. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.